Supercross දහවන තරගබිමේ තවත් උණුසුම් අත්දැකීම් තරගිසව 24කින් සමන්විත සමස්ත තරගාවලියේ තරගිසව 13ක නිමාව සටහන්ව තිබෙද්දී දැන් මිනනතුරු ක්‍රියාත්මක වන්න නියමිත තරගයේ යතුරුපැදි දහවන තරග ඉසව්ව සුපිරි තරග ඉසව්වක තවත් ආරම්භයේ සටහන් වන්න නියමිතයි. මෙහල් විජේරත්න මිතුන් සිගේරා MNL පෙරේරා නාමල් ඉෂාන් දසනායක හර්ෂ සංගීත් EAPN නෙදිරිසිංහ ලහිරු ජීවන්ත රංජිත් සමරවීර ඔබ මතක් කළා දිනේ මෝටර් රථ ශූරයා කවුරුන්දයි උරගා බැලන පළමු තරගය සුපකා තරගය සව්වේ ආරම්භය වෙනුවෙන් මේ සූදානම.
ඔව් තරගය පිළිබඳව කතා කරු ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂෙන් මහෙන් මඩුගල්ලේ.
Here comes the big boys of racing. These cars are throwing out something between 300 to 350 brake horsepower. They are four-wheel drive. You can hear the noise. I'm sure you can hear the noises coming through our microphones. That's the anti-lag, like something like fireworks. On pole, Ushan Pera. Ushan returned a fantastic time yesterday of 54.893, the time returned by Ushan Pera. Next to him, Dinesh Javardhan with a 56.06 knot. You can see those timings on your screen. You can imagine a lap that Ushan has done yesterday in qualifying. So he's right up there on pole. Then we have Dinesh Javardhan, Aravind Premadasa, Pasindu Peris, Tiron Hendavitana, it's not Kushal, it's Kaushal Samarasinghe, Kushan Peris and Charit Pera. Charit Pera had a bit of a mishap yesterday. I don't know whether he's running his Subaru. He turned turtle. And then we have Kapil Nishanta, Janaka Dash, and rest of them. Now that's Ushan Pereira. Another up-and-coming driver. Has done well right along the last about year or two. So he's in the Supercar League now. Next to him we should see Dinesh Javardhan. Earlier on we saw him in a Honda, but now of course in a more powerful machine. So he's qualified second on the grid, 56.606 knot, the time returned by Dinesh Javardhan. Let's see, let's hope our cameras can take you to those other cars, because the officials will want to hurry up to finish this event. 24 events under cards. I think we are in the event number 15 at present. So Kushan Peris, let's see who is that. Let me see. Oh, that should be Aravinda Premadasa, another very good driver in his day, but his car has not been giving him the horses that he needs to. But nevertheless, he's in the fray. So Aravinda is number 3 on the grid. Another very good driver, Aravinda Premadasa. To see him handle that Evo of his many years ago at Fox Hill. I mean, he won Fox Hill, I think, if I am not mistaken, 6 or 7 times. And you can imagine to win it 6 or 7 times what skill you got to have. Then of course Pasindu Peris. Now Pasindu is number 4 on the grid. We should have normally we see him on the first 2 or maybe the maximum the third, but anyway this time number 4. So behind him would be Tiron Hendavitana Runuvuta. It's Kaushal Samarasinghe who's behind him. Then Charit Pereira. I don't think Charit is running, we don't know. We cannot see the proper cars at a side glance, but nevertheless the race is underway. Ushan Pereira gets into that corner first, followed by Dinesh Javardhan and then Aravinda Premadasa. The rest of them coming through. Oh, someone has spun. I don't know whether it's Pasindu. Nevertheless, race is underway, being led by Ushan Pereira. Seat sticker evolution. Then we find a couple of seats. Oh, he's really coming in hard into that corner, which is quite visible from where we are. He fishtails that car as he goes out of it. So does Dinesh Javardhan. And Aravinda Premadasa. They go up the gearbox. As you know, these cars must be edging up maybe 160, maybe 170 kilometers per hour. Down the stretch, you can imagine under loose conditions when you're doing about 170, 80 kilometers or maybe close about 200. And then you got to change down into that corner. Now it's a very wide, very slippery corner. It's almost maybe about 60, 70 degrees. Down the gearbox into second as you go. Keep the foot down, keep the power on, because you take your power off, you can just slide away. So
දිනේ සුපිරිම මෝටර් රථ දහවන ශූරයා තෝරාගෙන තරගිසව් දෙකෙන් පළමු වෙන සුපකා තරගිසව්ගේ ආරම්භයේම කාල ගණනයක් නන්නුව ප්‍රමුඛයා ලෙස උෂාන් පීරිස් ඔහුට අභියෝග කරමින් දිනේෂ් ජයවර්ධන අත්දැකීම් බහුල දාවක අරවින්ද ප්‍රේමදාස ඊට පිටුපසින් එකිනෙකා අභිභවන්නට තියුණු උත්සාහය වංගුවේදී වේගය අඩු කර ගන්නවා. හැබැයි කෙලින් මාර්ගයේදී ඇයට කිලෝමීටර් 170කට 200ක ආසන්න වේගයක් රඳවා ගන්නට සමත් වෙනවා. ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ධාවන තරග මාලාවක සුපිරි අත්දැකීමේ උෂාන් පීරිස් ඉදිරියෙන්.
I think the battle we are seeing is was maybe second, third and fourth. Dinesh Jayawardena is run, but then Aravinda Premadasa being challenged by Kaushalya Samarasinha. He's almost abreast of him, but then Aravinda at the line out of that corner, so Kaushalya had to just take his foot off and then get behind Aravinda. So the battle is building up for third place. That's what you're seeing on your screen now between Aravinda Premadasa and Kaushalya Samarasinha. Now that doesn't interest Ushan. He's in front, he just wants to reel in those laps. Dinesh Jayawardena lying second, with Aravinda Premadasa third and Kaushalya Samarasinha fourth. So Ushan Perra, I think he has increased his lead from Dinesh Jayawardena, who's lying second. The battle is for third place between Aravinda Premadasa and Kaushalya Samarasinha. And there's a battle for fourth place also between Kushan Peiris, who's behind Tiron Hendavidana. So Kushan throwing that Evo virtually at about 90 degrees before he puts the power down and corrects that car. Aravinda Premadasa on screen there. This car, as we told you, doing about anything between 290 to 350 brake horsepower, four-wheel drive. Battle for second and third place. Aravinda Premadasa being challenged by Kaushalya Samarasinha. He's trying on the inside, on the outside, but Aravinda Premadasa, he's a very violent guy. He's not going to let Kaushalya through easily. And again, that's the battle. Kaushalya on the inner line, but then you tend to slow down a bit when you take the inner line. But Aravinda Premadasa takes the proper racing line, which has got more momentum, and a beautiful exit out of that corner, and Kaushalya has no room to get through. He just has to follow Aravinda Premadasa, breathing his exhaust fumes, concentrating to get in front, but then Aravinda is not having anything of that. Aravinda goes wide, comes in, Kaushalya keeps to the inner line. A lot of dust being thrown up by these cars. They did water the track, but as you know, too much watering and then too much mud will make the going very treacherous. So it's ideally you've got to strike a happy balance of dust and how we water it. You've got to have some experts who handle this watering, which they are done. I must say, visibility is not a problem at all. Normally supercar event problem is visibility, but they handle that watering very well today. Oh, that's Aravinda go. He goes out. What happened? Aravinda went off. He fishtail or was he hit? We don't know. Yes, I think he got a sides. I don't know whether his side was swiped by Kaushal. Nevertheless, we don't see it from these angles. Just for the officials to decide. But the race is underway with Ushan Pereira in the lead. He's handled that car beautifully today. Very good timing yesterday. 54.893 a lap at Cavalry. Now that's pretty fast. So Ushan is seeing Aravinda. He's in the barriers. His race is done. Let's hope he can come back for race 2, because you know there's a race 1 and 2 big run for championship points. So obviously he'll want to tow that car back soon after the race is over and get it ready for race 2. Oh, someone has gone off. Oh, is it Ushan? So Kaushalya has got into third place. So Kaushalya has got into third place. So he sees Dinesh Jayawardena in front. Now I must say he's driving well. He's driving up like a bat out of hell. Lotus Kushan Peiris throws that car wide, but a smooth drive by Ushan. So Ushan in the lead. Aravinda like second. Sorry, Aravinda, not Aravinda. I'm sorry. Dinesh Jayawardena. Aravinda has gone off. So someone has stalled. I think that's Tiron Hendavidana. So Tiron Hendavidana, the Runuputa has stalled. He's on the racing line. I'm sure the marshals will wave that yellow flag to warn the other competitors that there's a car on the track. That's a Runuputa car. Tiron Hendavidana. But no problems at all for Ushan. He's reeling those laps. 8 laps he had Cavalry. Race 1, race 2 will be run later on. Your championship points.
වාට අටකින් සමන්විත තරගයේ 7 වන වටේ වන විට සිදුවීම් රසක් සිදුවී හමාරයි. උෂාන් පෙරේරා ආරම්භයේ රඳවාගත් වේගයේ ඒ ආකාරයෙන්ම රඳවා ගනිමින් තරගයේ ප්‍රමුඛයා වද්දී අරවින්ද ප්‍රේමදාසට සිදු වුණා තරගයේ නිවත්වන්නට මෝටර රථය අනපේක්ෂිත අනතුරකට ඒ අතරේදී ටිරොන් හෙන්ද විතරණ තමාගේ මෝටර රථය මග නවත්වා තිබෙනවා අනතුරු සමගින් මේ සියල්ල.
I think we need to mention about Pasindu Piris. Now he is coming to fourth place. As we told you, Pasindu was fairly down where the times are concerned. I think he was fourth, but then somewhere down the line he was relegated to 2 or 3 places down. But he's come back, so he's behind Kaushal Samarsingh. So Pasindu Piris, let's see whether he can challenge Kaushal for a position. Kaushal challenging Dinesh. The battle is for second, third, and fourth, but no problems for the leader. Ushan Pereira, he's reeling those laps, I said, and that's the final lap being run. That's Dinesh Javadana, Kaushal Samarsingh and Pasindu Peri. So Pasindu has got close to Kaushal Samarsingh. Let's see, he's got a 3/4 of a lap to do what he wants to do, that's gain a position. That's Ushan Pereira in the lead and checks the checkered flag. Dinesh Javadana should come through to take second place. Yes, that's him taking the checkered flag, and Kaushal Samarsingh, no, he takes third. Pasindu almost tried to get abreast of him, but nevertheless I think it was Kaushal who got the better of Pasindu. So Kaushal is on the podium, one above Pasindu Piris. Ushan Pereira, that's him. Typical rallycross stride, door open. You see some of the foreigners, of course, they come out of the car with head out with slight acceleration as they go around the track. But Ushan is just keeping the door open, and a couple of waves to the marshals. Obviously he's a happy man having come first, start to finish. So he will drive onto that podium to take first place. So they'll have 5 positions because this is a championship event. So they'll have 5 positions. So those are the highlights of that very hot event that was fought and won by Ushan Pereira, who was leading the race and kept it up. I think that was someone spinning out, but came back. They all similarly stickered with the Seat memorabilia, so it's difficult to recognize them on screen. That's where Aravinda and Kaushal were fighting for third place, and where I think, let's see whether we can see that except where Aravinda went into the barrier. That's the mobile sticker, the Evo of Dinesh Javadana, and that's Kaushal following Aravinda Premadasa. I think this is where maybe the way that mishap took place. Yes, I think there may be a slight swipe on Aravinda's car. That's what we think. Well, that's maybe the officials will look at the footage of that, whether to decide whether it's a racing incident or not. But that's how it finished with Javadana who came second, Ushan who came first. That's him taking the checkered flag. Ushan Pereira followed by Dinesh Javadana.
නිමවදුරු සුබක තරගිසවේ ජයග්‍රාහකයන් වෙත ජය සංකේත තිලන ප්‍රධානය ස්ථාන 5ක් තෝරා ගන්නවා. මෙහි ජයග්‍රාහකයන් වෙනුවෙන් තිලන ජය සංකේත ප්‍රධානයට වේ ආරාධනය සියට් කැලණි හෝල්ඩින්ග්ස් ප්‍රයිවට් ලිමිටඩ් කල්පනාකාර අධ්‍යක්ෂ විජේ ගාම්බීර මහතා ජයග්‍රාහකයන් වෙනුවෙන් තිලන ජය සංකේත ප්‍රධානයට සූදානමින් සුබක තරගිසව සිදුවීම් රසක අවසානයේ සවස්ත ජයග්‍රාහකයන් අතරට තමන්ගේ දක්ෂතාවයන් කාලයෙන් අනුව ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිමින් උෂාන් පෙරේරා අද දවසේදී සටහන් කරන්නට සමත් වුණා. සුපර් SLGT පළමු තරග ඉසව්වේ 5 වන ස්ථානය කුෂාන් පීරිස්, කුෂාන් පීරිස් 5 වන තැන, පසිදු පීරිස් සිවැන්නා ජයග්‍රාහී මතකයන් ඉතිහාසයේ මේ තරගබිමේ රඳවාගත් ශූරයා. කුෂල් සමරසිංහ තුන්වැන්නා ලෙසින් දෙවන ස්ථානයට දිනේෂ් ජයවර්ධන. SLGT සුපර් කාප් ප්‍රථම ස්ථානය පළමු තරගයේ උෂාන් පෙරේරා.